Back in the day, the Green Ranger miniseries was crazy popular, and yeah, it kind of revolutionized the entire Mighty Morphin Power Rangers series. It hadn't been going for too long at that point, but yeah, when Tommy came along, it really shook things up in a big way. You'd think with episodes so popular, they'd see adaptation in other mediums other than the show itself. There should have been books and comics and video games, all based around the Green Ranger. But surprisingly, there wasn't a whole lot. I think the Marvel or Hamilton comics touched on the Green Ranger stuff a teensy bit, but yeah, for the most part, this only existed in the show itself. Although there was one other really weird thing. Coloring books. Yeah, there's a coloring book adaptation of the Green Ranger miniseries. And this wasn't the only one. Coloring Activity Book 1. There was a second one. And then there was a third one. And there was a fourth one. And then there was a fifth one. They adapted every single episode of the Green Ranger miniseries into coloring books. Isn't that just... why? Why coloring books? Why was coloring books the main medium outside the show that the Green Ranger miniseries was adapted into? It's so bizarre to me. So, yeah, let's take a look at some of these. Starting off with, Green Ranger miniseries, special edition, Coloring and Activity, Book 1. And, yeah, the cover, really cool cover. I really like this. And, you know, it actually kind of reminds me of some of the later VHS covers where they had a circular thing in the middle with the image of one of the Rangers or something from the show, and then there's like a border around it. You know, surprisingly, for the Green Ranger miniseries, the first volume is purple. That's kind of weird. Wouldn't you expect it to be green? Whatever. Let's open it up. And so here we got adapted stock art of Jason kicking with the pilot Rangers there. And then we even got credits for this coloring book here. Cover design, Ains Creative, illustrated by Arthur Friedman, Cheryl Saban, senior editor. Okay, cool. And we're off to a great start. We have Bimmy and Jimmy here. Jason and Tommy, the new kid at Angel Grove High, compete at Martial Arts Expo. Everyone watches. It's a draw. And then there's the pilot designs looking silly. Oh, this is cool. We got Bulk and Skull there. Don't usually see Bulk and Skull in coloring books. Tommy steps in when Bulk and Skull bother Kimberly. Oh, and look at that side eye that Tommy's giving him. Kim's happy. Bulk is, whatever that expression is, and Skull is, I don't know what that expression is either. And so here we got Rita. Rita Repulsa plans to make Tommy her Green Ranger. Under her evil spell, he'll destroy the Power Rangers. And so yeah, we got the coloring book's take on her telescope here. She doesn't have a palace, she just is out on the moon. There's a big ball here, I don't know what that's all about. Oh, and look at the little stars in the sky, those derpy-looking little stars. Look at how stupid they look. Man, look at that one, they really didn't even try. What in the world? Arthur Friedman, what the heck? Learn to draw stars. Okay. Rita has a 6th power coin, and it's gigantic. Look at it. It's huge. It's bigger than her head. Alright. Rita sends a putty patrol to test Tommy's skill. You can tell how skilled he is, because he's punching at the air while the putties just kind of watch. Whoa, look at that guy. Look at that guy. Hey, you gotta get him. Okay, now this is actually a pretty cool image here of Tommy as the Green Ranger. If I was a kid, this would be fun to color. Transported to Rita's lair, Tommy is turned into the Green Ranger. Rita's evil space aliens watch. Except for Babu, he's looking over that way for some reason. With his power coin, the Green Ranger breaks into the Power Rangers command center. Oh, and you see his power coin glowing, he's shaking his fists around, and there's those dumb little stars. Oh man, I love the coloring book stars. They're so awful looking. Inside, the Green Ranger destroys the control panels and cross-circuits Alpha 5. Wow. Yeah, they really kept just about everything from the episode in this silly little coloring book. Oh, and I gotta love that this is just the same stock art of Tommy here, but they put some wiring in his hands. Some of that is kind of creative. Oh! Wow, Zordon is lost between dimensions. Wow, that's a kind of a disturbing image there. Who did this, the teens wonder when they reach the command center? Except Jason and Billy, they're just kind of like, whatever, who cares? Actually, the others are kind of blasé about this whole situation, too. And, no text here, just Rita. Giant-sized Goldar fights the Power Rangers. It's Morphin time, shouts Red Ranger. Oh, we're doing that thing that some of the books do, where they don't have names, they're just their colors. And then, let's see, the Power Rangers summon their Dinozords. Nothing too special here, it's just basic picture of the Dinozords. Megazord power. Stock art of the Megazord. It's okay, it's not anything amazing, it's fine. Long live Empress Rita, shouts the Green Ranger as he enters Megazord's control room. And, gotta love how, yeah, none of the Rangers care. One of the, limitations of working with stock art images is, yeah, you're kind of stuck with what you got. So, Tommy comes in, kind of animated looking, and the Rangers are just standing there. And I gotta love the next page where he's just knocking over a standee of Jason, it looks like. The battle rages between the Green Ranger and the Power Rangers. Without Zordon or Alpha 5, the Power Rangers must face the mysterious Green Ranger and Rita's Legion of Terror alone. Continued in Book 2. Wow. Have you ever seen a coloring book end with a to be continued? That's pretty wild. Okay, so, oh, this is kind of weird. We see a big splash of Rita up there. We got some putties, got Squat, Babu, Goldar, Tommy, and then King Sphinx? What are you doing there? Like, why is King Sphinx just alongside all the bad guys? It's especially strange since this isn't like just a generic Power Rangers coloring book. Like, if this was like just a typical Power Rangers coloring book, I could kind of understand. Oh, like, oh, right here, I have a coloring book right here. Here's just a generic, random Power Rangers coloring book. Flip through it. I'm pretty sure King Sphinx is in here somewhere. Let's see. Oh, yep, there he is. Of course he's in there. But, like, yeah, that's just a random one. It wasn't adapting a specific episode like this was. King Sphinx wasn't in any of the Green Ranger episodes. So, yeah, kind of unusual to include him, but whatever. Let's move on. What else is in this book? We got a word search here. Powerful word fun. How many times can you find the name Green Ranger hidden in the letter grid? Look up, down, forward, backward, and diagonally. And we got some doofy-looking clouds up here. Not as bad as the stars, but still not amazing. So anyway, someone actually did do some of this. I didn't do this. I bought the secondhand. Ready to win. Which path leads Jason to the Angel Grove Martial Arts Expo? And so there we got the Angel Grove Martial Arts Expo, which I thought it was at the Juice Bar. This does not look like the Juice Bar. Looks like a... I don't know what this looks like. But anyway, pretty roundabout way to get there. Seems like you could just walk, like, in a straight, whatever. And then here we got that classic stock art of Tommy flailing around. Tommy's alter ego. Connect the dots from 1 to 25 to complete this picture of the Green Ranger. And, yeah, there we go. Someone completed it. Good job, whoever. Priceless power. Follow the lines from each power coin to the ranger who uses it. Wow, look at all the squiggles. Alright, moving on. Oh, more squiggles. Gotta love squiggles. Extraordinary emblem. Which line leads Tommy to the 6th Ranger power coin? I don't know. I don't really care. And then here we got Zordon. Wise Wizard. Wise Wizard. Connect the dots from 1 to 25 to complete this picture of Zordon, the interdimensional being. Connect the dots. Yeah, I'm not a fan of this derpy Zordon here. Power Rangers Super Pals. Match each Dinozord to its Power Ranger. And did they do this right? Let's see. Mastodon. Yep. And then Tyrannosaurus. Yep. Triceratops. Yep. Pterodactyl. Yep. Saber-toothed tiger. Yep. Okay. They did a good job. Momty. Dragonzord's driver. Unscramble the letters to spell the name of the new kid at Angel Grove. Momty. And then here we got Hidden Power. Find 6 power coins hidden in the picture. Alright, I think they kind of gave up on this one. Urgent Word Fun. Use the chart to decode the secret message from the Power Rangers. And somebody already did that. Zordon is Lort. Yep, Zordon's definitely Lort. And then, answer page. And so, yeah, there we go. There's the very first volume or issue, something book of the Green Ranger mini-series coloring books, of which there's a couple more. So I'm going to cover each of these, probably in a separate video each, I don't know yet. So yeah, there's this. This was a pretty fun thing to find and look through. It's so cool to me that, yeah, individual episodes got coloring book adaptations. That is so weird. I've never heard of anything else like that. When I was a kid, I used to have coloring books for, like, different movies and shows and things that I liked, but yeah, never did I see, like, an actual episode of something adapted directly into a coloring book. I saw movies done that way, like, I seem to remember a Roger Rabbit coloring book, and it stuck pretty close to the movie, like, there were little activities here and there in coloring pages, and it kind of followed the same trajectory of the movie's plot, but yeah, for an individual episode of a show, and then also, like, to continue it into other volumes, that is a really cool, unique idea. So that's it for this one. Hope you enjoyed it. See ya.